Yo, what's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we've got a big video on FaZe Clan and the scams that are going around and how FaZe Clan actually reacted to this. So we actually see them taking a stand, which is good to see. But this comes from Coffezilla exposing everything on his video. You should definitely check it out. It is a great video of diving deep into what all of this is and how it's all done, how all of his research went. And I'm basing a lot of stuff I'm talking about here off of his video. So by all means, check out his video. It is a great video. So we can look at here. This came out just recently, and it's FaZe Clan's own type of uh, response here to this allegation. This is a huge video for Coffeezilla and for FaZe Clan, and legally could go forward with a lot of things going down if the SEC or any of these institutions that want to manage these like financial crimes, which are taken very seriously, could come after these guys. And you can see it says, we have made the decision to remove Kay from FaZe Clan and have suspended Jarvis, Nikon, and Tico until further notice. FaZe Clan had absolutely no involvement with our members' activity in the cryptocurrency space, and we strongly condemn their recent behavior. The trust and respect of our fans has been and will always be our #1 priority. So that's a good message from FaZe Clan. I am glad to see them take that stand. And hopefully, I really hope that they were not involved, that there was no FaZe Clan team involved in this that was backing K, telling him it was a good idea, or telling any of these members that it was a good idea, because then you open a whole nother incident, which is just going to be completely bad for the entire brand and for their entire company. And, we'll see where it goes from here. But FaZe Kay, definitely somebody who is at pretty big fault. I mean, we can see from Coffeezilla of how his wallet looks when it's just so obvious that he's taking these coins, dumping them immediately, and changing how the code in the coin works. Like right before it went on an exchange, changing how it works for him to be able to sell.
Fans is okay, right? It's not. But everything they're doing, it seems like they're not premeditating to sell everything. FaZe Kay, on the other hand, whose wallet we're looking at now, should be called FaZe Rug, actually. What I mean by that is that he not only sold Save the Kids instantly, he has a history of doing that to every project or nearly every project he gets involved in. Like take this coin right here, which is called GameSafe.io. He got these coins, immediately sold them out, and this is the date, okay? So 31 days ago, and then you could see the sell-off was almost immediate. Or take another coin, Safe Galaxy, which he's actually promoted to his fans. He got coins from a deployer wallet once again and immediately sells them off.
So we can see Coffeezilla's got the proof. He tracked down the wallet addresses and found them to be his, and talks about how he did it in his video. But it's crazy to see like influencers doing this, and from what Coffeezilla got out of it was that he made tens of thousands of dollars. Like, that's literally nothing for you to risk your entire reputation, for you to scam all of your fans for what, 40 grand? You make so much more money than that. When like FaZe Kay makes so much more money than that, and to risk it all for that is just dumb. Like, but on top of that, scamming your own fans, the people who brought you to where you are, and the reason you are who you are, you're scamming them for money. Like, it's crazy to see. And I mean, we can see all these other people talking about it too. Muselk, to be honest, the pump and dump influencer scams were well overdue to get prosecuted. Everyone went wild when influencers weren't 100% transparent promoting CSGO gambling sites, but this was 10 times worse, and almost nobody talked about it. That is 100% true. I think we might see prosecutions come. It depends on if the the legal bodies decide to take action or not. But definitely, the proof is looking really bad. Especially against K. The other guys, you can't really prove this stuff. You can't prove their intent and stuff. With K, it's a lot easier to. And even Ricegum and Sommer Ray, they kind of just get off scot-free because they never tweeted, giveaways and gave out their wallets addresses. So they kind of are, if this was a big scam, getting away scot-free, which is really wrong. But hopefully their fans realize this and their followers realize this and say, like, they are not going to be involved in anything these guys do from now. They have burned their reputation and it is no longer worth anything. And one of the worst parts, I mean, you can see the chart right here. Like, this was the beginning, came out. This was when Kay sold the majority of his almost all, I think it was all but 4 coins, which he had billions. It came up, this is where he sold and got out. And you see what happens after is a complete dump. The coin's worthless. And the worst part is that that this is a scam because you click on the site right here to look at their site. Because, if they weren't a scam, you have your site running. You make sure that you have all these things and address the problems and try and come back from it. But this is their site right now. We're currently under construction. Check us out soon. That's their site. And this has to have been recent because I think the Coffezilla video, he might have had the site. He had like the commercial and stuff going, but this is it. This is the coin that everyone was, saying it's not a scam, don't worry about it. We're fine. We only changed the code minutes before it went live on an exchange so that Kay could sell his entire stash and make money. They changed it because the code originally said you could only sell X amount every 24 hours. It would take 5 days for these like whales to sell off everything. And in that point, you might not even be worth selling off. It might have already plummeted. So they changed the code to every minute. So it would take 5 minutes to sell off, in which Kay sold off everything in, you guessed it, 5 minutes. But one of the worst parts is, on top of being a scam, on top of promoting a scam, on top of scamming his entire following to make a few bucks, this Save the Kids coin was marketed as a coin for charity. That they were going to they were going to give money to kids, for charity, to save the kids. It was going to be a big charitable cause. And that just pulls at more people who are saying, maybe I don't believe in the project of making a bunch of money, but maybe I can make some money and help kids and help charity. But they just use that to play with people's emotions and to make it seem like it was a coin worth getting into, when in reality, it was just a coin that was going to pump the bags of people who got in pre-sale, of the influencers, and then everyone else who gets in off of the hype of these guys promoting it on their social medias will be left holding the bag and losing their money. And this right here is just the icing on top. This was what the website looked like, had a little banner. This was the end of their commercial with all these guys, Kay, Jarvis, Tico, Ricegum, Nikon. All of these guys made a little commercial saying, save the kids. And at the end, this is what it said: a BEP20 token, that's the Binance Smart Chain, redistributing wealth to both holders and charities. If you ever see a coin trying to say redistributing wealth, we're going to make sure everybody wins, it's not possible. It's a scam. Stay away from it. And if you see influencers saying anything about this types of coins, where you can see it says redistributing wealth, everyone's a winner, tokenomics, we reward holders for holding, just know that they are getting paid, either paid up front to say good things about the coin, or getting paid in that coin, which they're going to sell the first chance that they get and completely scam their followers. And these are actually, the only good part about this is that you can see exactly who is being honest with their followers and who isn't, because these guys all getting involved in this types of stuff shows, you can see everyone that's using their followers for money, and you have the Nelk boys who actually let people know about all of these scams, and they're taking the front of the blame on like Drama Alert and stuff, where people saying Nelk caused this crash when they didn't even come close to. But this is like Nelk boys like taking the fall or getting blamed for it.
They're telling people that they're ambassadors or whatever. The coin comes out, it starts going up in value, and then Nelk puts out this post. And after that tweet comes out from Nelk, everybody starts panic selling, and the Save the Kids coin plummets down.
It just isn't true. Coffezilla goes on to say how it's not true and everything. And all these clips are taken from his video, so definitely go watch it. It is a great video to watch to get in-depth thoughts on this, but hopefully everybody can learn from this. Do not trust influencers at all with any investment or anything in crypto, especially because it's so easy to pump and dump anything altcoin wise. You know, these people are either getting paid up front in cash to promote it, or they're getting paid in the coin itself that they're going to later dump. And you just need to not trust anybody who talks about altcoins. It's just not worth it to risk your money and risk losing everything, because that's the majority of what happens is you lose all of your money in these types of scams. So stay on your feet, make sure you are aware of everything, and as always, guys, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.